Hello and welcome to Coffee Convo Wednesday. My name is Cindy Simmons. This is Coffee Convo Wednesday for Wednesday, November 18th, 2020, episode 236. Thank you for being here. This is a show where we're going to be here for about 15, 20 minutes or so, depending on how long we get to chatting. And at the end, I'm going to give you something amazing from Mad Tree Woodcrafts, who is the sponsor of this week's Coffee Convo Wednesday. And I cannot wait to tell you all about Mad Tree Woodcrafts at the end of the show. They're a brand new sponsor, but not brand new to my life. And there is a personal connection, which makes things even better. So I cannot wait to tell you about that. If you would right now, go ahead and give me a like, a little comment, share if you will. Let me know that you're watching and tell me what you're drinking. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Yes, it is. You know why? Because we are decorated in our house. And so I am kicking off the season, I guess for me. I mean, I know a lot of people are decorating, but I'm kicking off the season with a Christmas mug because I'm giving away something super fun at the end of the show. Not to just one, not to just two, but three people. 3 people are going to win a prize thanks to Mad Tree Woodcrafts. And I cannot wait to tell you about it. So let's get started. Tell me what you're drinking. I actually had to show you. I just put a whole bunch of whipped cream, pumpkin spice whipped cream on the top of my coffee. Why is that so good? I give you a cheers. All right. If this is, I'm going to put that down for just a hot second. If this is your first time joining, thank you for being here. Like I said, it's only about 15, 20 minutes or so. We're going to talk about 3 topics, just random stuff that's going on. And then at the end, I always give a prize away at the very end. So whether you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and following and subscribing and all the things. I appreciate it so very much. A little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Cindy. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. We grew up about 30 minutes away from Disneyland. And now our family lives in Orlando, Florida, less than 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World. So you can guess that we're a little bit of a Disney family. It's me, my husband, Eric, who has an awesome promotional products company called MySmartShirt.com. Basically, he puts logos on stuff. So there's that. Then we have 2 daughters, 15 and just turned 8. I keep wanting to say 7. And they are amazing girls 95% of the time. Just like, you know, they're not perfect because I'm not perfect. I always say I'm perfectly imperfect, which sort of basically sums up how I feel about 2020. Super imperfect things happening. Also, my mama Jane lives with us. She is a 4-time cancer survivor. Let's give her a little love. She is a rock star. She lives with us. She's actually lived with us now 8 years since our youngest was born. So kind of exciting that she lives here. And I host a Party City podcast, which is kind of exciting. My background is radio. I was on a radio station in Los Angeles where Ryan Seacrest is now. I was also on the radio in Atlanta where Ryan Seacrest interned, which is funny because I interned at the radio station that he's at now. Weird small world of things. I was on the radio for a hot minute here in Orlando, but that was not a good experience, unfortunately. Moving on. And now I am the podcast host for PartyCity.com. I'm also on the Party City Joy Squad. So every month if you go to PartyCity.com, you're going to see super fun projects like my daughter, my teenager, and I just did a really cute gold and white Thanksgiving theme project. I shared it on all of my socials, but you can also see it if you go to PartyCity.com. And I just started as the brand manager at Shoo Shoo Baby Boutique. They have a location here in Florida, in Winter Garden, Florida, more specifically, because that's where I live, where our family lives. And then also in Bloomington, Illinois. And every week, they give me something super fabulous to wear from their store. They sell women's clothes, and you can do a little shopping online. They have a great VIP group, which you can join on Facebook. In fact, if you want to get invited to the VIP Facebook group, you could just comment below, and I will do that. Or just, you know, follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all the places. And that has been so much fun. And I appreciate all of you have been following along on that journey. So thank you, and I will give you a cheers to that. I also want to say congratulations to Angie M. from Florida. She won last week's Purdue Farms gift giveaway. If you remember, someone was going to win one awesome, amazing bundle. It was like a gift giving bundle because Purdue Farms makes such amazing gifts that then they took that bundle and you get to give it to someone else. So Angie in Florida, she won a bundle. I don't want to say who she's giving it to just in case that person's watching, but she's giving it to a family member. That's all I can really say. So she was very excited about that. So yay for Angie, yay, woo, jazz hands. All right, let's get started with topic number 1 today. It's just kind of a funny observation, and I needed to know if you have, well, I'm sure you have, but if you've gone through this like moment of, oh yeah, there is something, for me at least, when I go to Target alone by myself, there's something about the freedom that you get the cart and it doesn't, like, I don't even have to buy anything because really I'm like on a budget, so I'm not buying anything. But you get to Target and you get the cart and you get yourself a Starbucks. Like I've had a gift card that I'm working off for my birthday, and then you put it in the little drink holder in the Starbucks. You're just like, I could take over the world right now. I love me some Target. So my husband takes the teenager shopping. It's kind of like become their little thing, and I sort of love it. I mean, I love going shopping with her, but he really loves spending time with her and having that daddy-daughter moment. I think because stereotypically it'd be something she and I would do, which we do, but they've been doing it more lately. Well, they went to Target the other day, and I could not wait to tell you this because I thought, I know you're gonna laugh because I laughed. So he comes back, he goes, babe, how come you didn't tell me about the Target? I said, what do you mean? He goes, their carts. Their carts are so smooth. They're so smooth. And then you can put the drink holder on the cart and it doesn't bump like in other stores. He goes, and it's just smooth to push around this cart with a coffee. Like he just gets like, you know, I'm like a latte girl and he's like straight black drink coffee or straight black coffee drinker. Why wouldn't that come out? So he goes, yeah, I've never done that before. Because I was letting her do her thing and, you know, I'm just pushing this cart. And I thought, wow, it's so smooth. My coffee's not spilling. Like, I'm going to go look in this section. And they got all these sections and home improvement stuff. He thought it was the greatest thing. And I couldn't believe it because that is so not like his personality. I mean, he's so silly and goofy, as I'm sure you've seen if you have followed our Christmas cards, our videos, or silly things that we do on TikTok. But for him to say that he had an enjoyable experience at Target pushing a cart was like, what? What are you even saying right now? But I kind of loved that he got it. He goes, that good. He said that. He goes, yeah, I get it. Like, I get why you just want to go to Target sometimes by yourself and just walk around because there's just so much to see in a smooth cart. I don't know, it was something about the smooth cart experience that made him really happy, and that they had the little drink holder for the cart. It made me laugh. It just kind of, it made me giggle and kind of made me love him a little more that he appreciates the Target like his wife does. So give me a comment below. Have you had this same experience? Are you like me? If you, now again, you don't have to be buying all the things. Like, ideally, yes, I'd like to be uber rich and I could just go and still go to the Target dollar spot and then just go and buy all the Chip and Joanna stuff or whatever, the Wonder Shop stuff, I think it's called, all the stuff. Like, I love all that. I mean, I don't need any stuff. And I always say experiences better than stuff, which is why I think the Target experience for me is what I like. Like, I don't need to buy anything. I just want to walk around with a smooth cart and a coffee and look at all the things that I don't need. So anyway, am I the only one? Because I have a feeling there are other people who are into that same Target experience, and now I'm kind of happy that my husband is. So there you go. All right, topic number 2 on Coffee Convo Wednesday. This is more about, because I know that they say there are always 3 things you shouldn't talk about in groups of people, but this is just me and you. And I'm going to talk about this because this is just something I feel strongly about. And it's more about not the religion part of it, I guess, as it is having a commitment, I guess. So on my phone, I have the Bible, I think it's the YouVersion Bible app, it's called. I'm a Christian. I think if you've ever watched the show, you probably know that about our family. I love being able to read the Bible on an app. My brain just is like, I tried to read the Bible from front to back. I tried to do it like physically with a book, because I do love turning pages, but that felt very overwhelming to me. Then I tried to read it in the YouVersion Bible app years ago. I mean, years ago. I've had the app for years. And I just was like, oh, I can't focus. I don't know what it is. Like, I can't stay focused. So then I committed to every day when you open the YouVersion Bible app, it's like, yay, yay, you're back in the app. Your streak is whatever, 17 days or 3 weeks or whatever. So I have tried to open the Bible app every morning before I do anything, and for a year straight has been my goal, except that I never get to the goal. Because inevitably, it's usually on a weekend or when we're out of town, you know, you get up and your routine is different. So you like spring out of bed or whatever, and then you're like, oh, because if I don't do it first thing in the morning, I feel like it's just out of my brain. I don't know why that is. So I committed. I remember I got so far like a year or so ago, and I think I got to like, I don't know, 225 days, and I skipped a day, and I'm like, no! This week, I hit 365 days in a row, and I was so excited. I think I was excited for several reasons. One, I felt like, yay, God, I did it, look. Like, you know, what is he gonna pat me on the back? Good for you, my child. He's just happy with any time, I think, from us. But for me, it was just that commitment of I did something every day for a year. And that felt really empowering when I hit that little mark. I guess it goes back to goals. Like, it's fun to set a goal, and then when you get it, you're like, yes, yes, yes. The cool part is when you open the Bible app, there's a little thing at the top that says open story, and it takes about a couple minutes, less than 5, if that, to go through it. And I've been doing that, and I feel like that's kind of gotten me into it. But you can also share with other people. So if you're doing the YouVersion Bible app, like, we can share little things with each other on there. Anyway, I'm not getting paid to talk about the YouVersion Bible app. I'm just super proud that I actually committed to something for a year. And it feels really good to share that, because I don't know about y'all, it is hard. It is hard to commit to anything, whether it's exercise, healthy eating plan, being a good person, doing something kind every day. Just, it's hard. And this year, as I always say, feels so heavy that it just feels, I don't know, it just feels hard. It feels hard to just, and maybe that's why it's been a little easier, because like I need to have that accountability in the morning and feel like, yes, I gotta start off on the right foot, because this year stinks. So I need that, like, yay, that thing in the morning, woohoo. So I don't know, I was kind of excited about that. So I just wanted to share with you that, like, hey, you can achieve your goals if you put your mind to it, because I don't normally, I feel like, achieve all the goals that I want to do in life. I'm talking about silly goals, but so I felt like that was kind of exciting, and it was cool to see the 365 days in the app, and I was just like, yay, yay for little things in life. Oh. All right, and finally, before we get out of here, there was one more thing I want to talk to you about. I had a funny thought the other day, and I think it's because this year has been so weird. And I always think if I tell you the weird thought that is going on in my brain, that maybe you're like, yes, yes, I do the same thing. So I like coffee. Duh. I think that goes without saying. The show is called Convo Wednesday. Duh, right? I like to drink coffee. Now, I don't drink a million cups a day. Like, a lot of time in the afternoon, I just have a cup of decaf. I have 1 cup in the morning, maybe a cup and a half. So I don't drink 8 cups a day. For me, it's that whole, it's like a warm hug in a mug thing. So I've noticed that I have been doing this thing where I feel super drawn to coffee shops. I'll see a coffee shop on TikTok. Like, I follow some people that are locals to Orlando, Florida, and they'll be like, oh, here's this cute new coffee shop. And I find myself looking at it going, I want to go there. I just want to sit there all day. And I was thinking, how great would it be if my job could just be sitting in a coffee shop all day? I like to watch the people go by, and I want to be outside, kind of like how the coffee shops are in Paris. Or you've just seen pictures, even if you haven't been able to go to Paris, but any outdoor coffee shop, really. I like sitting outdoors. I like drinking a cup of coffee. I like the community. Hey you, hey. Like you're all on the same. That's so ridiculous. Even if I see a coffee commercial for like people getting together, I also have this weird thing too, that if I'm like on the trail here, we have I think it's 22-mile trail. If I'm walking on the trail and I see people out on their front porch, I'm always like, can I be your friend? Can I come sit on the porch with you? And I'll even make a joke like that weirdo. I'm so awkward. I'll make a joke. Hey, that looks good. Is my cup ready? And I know they're like, hey, weirdo, stop talking to me. I don't know why I'm so awkward about it, but I feel like it's just, I don't know. I like want to come sit on your porch and drink coffee with you. And we don't even have to talk about like a whole bunch of stuff. Just want to like sit. Just want to sit and drink coffee. Do you ever fantasize about something like that? I mean, aside from like the obvious fantasies of, I want to be rich and I want to sit on the beach in, I don't know, Tahiti or whatever. I just have that weird fantasy that like, and I smell the coffee. If I walk by a place, I'm like, I love coffee shops. I don't know when this started because I've been drinking coffee for years and years and years. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's a 2020 thing because it's really just been the last few months. So maybe it's this, I want to escape and not think about the craziness that is this year, or when your life feels crazy, it just becomes like this fantasy of, I just want to sit in a coffee shop. Good morning. Hi. How are you? Yes, cheers. I think that's why I love doing this show, because it's like sitting, having a cup of coffee with you. Now, I wish I could see you like you can see me. That would be extra fun. But I don't know, maybe I need to do it live from a coffee shop once. Maybe I need to just do the show and see if like people just want to sit. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll invite you all when you're in Orlando, Florida. We'll do it from a coffee shop and we can all sit at a coffee shop together on camera having coffee with the people who can't join us. Is that weird? I don't know. Things I think about. Anyway, that's kind of it. I wanted to share that silly little fantasy dream that I have and see if I'm the only one who fantasizes about silly little coffee places or things like that, or just silly places that you want to be to keep your mind off of the crazy of life and 2020 and whatnot. Speaking of 2020 and life and keeping your mind off the crazy, I was so excited when I found out that Mad Tree Woodcrafts was going to be partnering with me on this show. And I'm excited because they love Coffee Convo Wednesday. And here's the fun thing. So you're like, all right, what is Mad Tree Woodcrafts? They are my old neighbors in our old neighborhood in Atlanta, Georgia. And I love them because it's Christy and Tyler, they literally lived, is it 2 houses? I think they were 2 houses down. Their daughter Madison and my daughter would hang out together, and I say play, but I guess you don't play when you're past a certain age, but hang out and do the kid things and whatever. So they started this business. Actually, Christy, I think, was in the corporate world, and they started this business called Mad Tree Woodcrafts, and they make these amazing like engraved journals, these beautiful keepsake boxes. And my favorite thing, actually they make so many awesome things, but my favorite thing that they make are these wood door hangers. So I had to show you them because I think they're awesome. The boxes are beautiful. They're like sentimental keepsake boxes, and they make these signs that I just feel like are so fun. And I'm saving the best one for last because I love them all, but I'm gonna save the best one for last. So they make these fun wood signs that are personalized. And you can get whatever you want. And I want to read it, but I want to show it to you at the same time. So that's what it looks like. That's one of the door hangers. But it says, please do not disturb. I will open my door when I feel better, or when I am done meditating, talking on the phone, napping, contemplating. Thank you for understanding. I think that's so fun. So then this is another one. Working from home, please do not knock or ring the bell. So these are the ones I'm also extra excited about, because you can have whatever you want on the sign, and then you hang this from your front door. And I know so many people are Zooming right now, they're homeschooling right now. So you're trying to do homeschool, you're trying to do a meeting, you're like, why did you just knock on my door, Amazon person? Oh wait, that's right, because I ordered something. So all right, it might be our fault. But How great is it to have these super fun signs? Then they make these cutout ones that say, do not disturb. How fun are those? Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. So I just got this delivered yesterday, and they smell so good. It smells like home. That's really the only way I can describe it. But are you ready for the piece de resistance? This is my favorite one. Shh, recording Coffee Convo Wednesday, and then look, it's my logo. Isn't that the best? So Tyler, he's a wood craftsman, and he is a farmer also. And I kind of love that he got together with his wife and they came up with this idea. So they came up with this idea because they really, I think, just wanted to spread happiness and joy. And I love that, as you know. But the reason they came up with Mad Tree Woodcrafts is that they had this dog named Reba, and Reba had lymphoma, and she passed away. I think she was she 12 and a half? 12, I think 12 and a half. She passed away a few years ago, and they were sad, which I get, because when we lost Winchester, the wiener dog, my heart was broken, and we lost him a couple years before they lost Reba. So they had these two dogs, Trigger and Reba. So Mad Tree Woodcrafts is Mad from Madison, their daughter, and then Tree, it's a combination of Trigger and Reba, which I kind of love, right? And so then they woodcraft and engrave these beautiful pieces. So that's where Mad Tree Woodcrafts came from. So you can have one of these personalized. It can say like privacy please, on the phone, meditating, shh, mom time, lawyering, I mean, whatever. You can have anything written on it. And I love them. Like I said, the keepsake boxes are so beautiful. And what I sort of loved is that they are all about just kind of working together, and they're doing something they love, and they get to do it every day. They have a love for nature and crafting. So when they said, hey, like, we want to be a part of Coffee Convo Wednesday, I'm like, duh, Tyler, Christy, that makes perfect sense, because you have beautiful, beautiful stuff and keepsake stuff, which I kind of love, like the keepsake boxes, amazing. So here's the deal. Let's take a gander at how cute that is. I'm trying to move my fingers out of the way. So you can hang that on the front door. So I couldn't hang it on the door today because I wanted to show you. But they have all of these great signs that they make, these personalized wood hanger signs. So what I'm going to do is I want to give you three people are going to win a personalized wooden door hanger from Mad Tree Woodcrafts. 3 different people. And it's personalized. So you can decide whatever you want on it, and Christy will get together with you, and then she'll personalize it for you. So thanks, Christy and Tyler. So here's what we're gonna do. Because I just like Mad Tree Woodcrafts, you know, we always, if you have never been a part of our giveaway, I give you a word or two to type, and then you give me the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday from. So we're gonna do that, because Mad Tree Woodcrafts is the name. Mad Tree Woodcrafts. Seems easy to remember, right? So just comment Mad Tree Woodcrafts and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. And that might be a little bit of a mouthful, but I want you to remember this name, because I want you to remember this family and how amazing their stuff is. I mean, it's, oh my goodness. I don't know why I can't stop smelling. It smells so good. What is it about the smell of wood? It's so, oh. I wish like I had some smell-o-meter or what do you call it? Like a smell-o-vision? I don't know what that would be called. But anyway, 3 people are going to win. 3 different people. So there you go. If you would like to win, comment Mad Tree Woodcrafts and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and 3 people are going to win. So thank you for that. And also, if you're watching on YouTube or Instagram, comment below Mad Tree Woodcrafts and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday. And then we will pick 3 winners. We'll announce it here in the comments, and then we'll also announce it live on next week's show. So I'm super grateful. And then don't forget, depending on where you're watching this, you can get 1 bonus entry by going to somewhere else. So say if you're watching this on YouTube, you go back to Facebook, you get a bonus entry. If you're on Facebook, you can go to YouTube. If you're on Instagram, go to the others. So you can get a bonus entry, not like a million, you just get 1 per social media channel that you're watching. And remember, if you have a different name on a different social media account, so say you're Cindy Simmons on Facebook, but you're like Minnie Mouse 1 on YouTube or Minnie Winnie on Instagram, I need to know what your name is, because then I have to be able to find you, okay? So Mad Tree Woodcrafts and the name of the state where you're watching Coffee Convo Wednesday, and 3 different people are going to get their own personalized sign. I wish I could just show them to you all at the same time because they really are. They're so great. And how precious is that? You know, it's gift-giving season. It's a perfect gift for yourself or for someone who's working from home, teaching from home. I mean, you can use them if you're at an office, in your office, your home office, whatever. I just kind of love it. It's just about taking the time to remember the small things. So thank you very much, Mad Tree Woodcrafts, for being a part of Coffee Convo Wednesday. And I'm hoping that we might be able to do this again because their stuff is so amazing. So thank you for being a part of the show today. Thank you for liking Coffee Convo Wednesday and sharing and following and all the things. And we will announce those winners next week. So if you would like and you want to get to all the socials very easily, you can just go to cindysimmons.com. My friend Lori Thomas Ross did my website and I love it and it's beautiful. So thanks, Lori. And just click over there and you can go to all the socials, or just remember also, I am Cindy Simmons on all social media. You can follow us on TikTok that way because we're having a lot of fun on TikTok being silly and dorky because that's just how we roll. I love you. Thank you for being here. Also, too, you can go to Mad Tree Woodcrafts on Instagram and go to madtreewoodcrafts.com to find them. But I'm going to put the link on here so you can find them easily because they're on Facebook, Instagram, and then the website, madtreewoodcrafts.com. So I'll link it here because that's always just easier if I link it in the comments. Thank you for being here. I love you. Have a great rest of your week. I cannot wait to see you next week. Oh, it'll be the day before Thanksgiving. Love you guys, and I cannot wait to see you soon. I think that is it. Spread joy and kindness like Nutella. I appreciate all of you so much, and thanks for being here, and I will give you a big fat cheers. Cheers!